Hello, everybody, again. Earlier today, I read parts one and two of an original story that I'm working on called What Lies Inside. If you're not familiar or if you missed out earlier, that video is up on my YouTube channel. So go check that out. And I also have a complete read through of my first story out of my three story anthology called Backwoods Terror. All the parts and the full story is also on my channel. Check that out. Love it, hate it, whatever. But no, during this last video I did earlier today, I was talking about my third story called Rush. About what would inspire that story. Basically, some films, some old school thriller horror films are going to inspire this. But like I said, I'm not going to take anything from them films. I'm going to make it my own because that's what, a director would do. He would take something and make it his own. He would be inspired, maybe, from a film or something like that, but he would make it his own. It might have similarities to certain films or whatever, but it's not going to be exactly like them films. I'm going to make it my own. It's going to go my own way. Uh, you know, for concept and everything like that. But I talked about it a little bit, like a synopsis of what could happen. Like I stated that it's about a serial killer that is driving across the United States, and he picks up a hitchhiker, but there's a twist, there's turns, there's something that he's going to notice, because when you think of a serial killer, you think of crazy psychopath, this, and that. And you're probably going to want to focus on just that character by itself in the story. But that's not the case. You're going to find out that not just there's a lot of crazy people out here, and some are far worse than others. But like I said, I'm not going to really get into it until we get the story written a little bit, and I get to share, get to narrate. But I've got a teaser. Uh, I wrote this down earlier. I couldn't wait to share it. Uh, I told whoever was in the chat earlier that I've got a teaser. I want to tease the third story a little bit. So when the second story is completely read through and talked about and discussed and whatever, we know what to expect after that. Well, anyways, like I promised, and I keep my word because that's all I have is my word. This is the official teaser for the third story out of the anthology for the story called Rush. Three, two, one. Mrs. Porter, alert the staff that we are under a code red. Lock the hospital down and have the local county police and sheriff's department on the lookout for our escaped patient. In the meantime, bring me Matthew's file. I want to study just what kind of evil that is walking our safe streets. Or better yet, let's go looking for him ourselves and see this so-called monster in the wild. We may find a motive that drives this man to become a psycho. I guess you were thinking it was going to start out on a long dark highway driving. No. Like like I said, I'm going to make it my own, and that's just what it's going to be. But that's a teaser. I wrote that earlier. I thought that was a great way to start it out with an escape. Because when you think of psychopath, where do you think they're going to be? 90% of the time, they're going to be locked up. They're going to want to get free. you know? So, yeah. Little tease, little tease. Of where this is going. This story is going to be insane. I can promise you, it's going to be. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna go nuts. It's gonna have some stuff in there that's really gonna make you question our main protagonist. It's just gonna give you that. I don't know. It's going to make you not ever, let's just put it this way, it's going to make you not ever want to pick up a hitchhiker or stop on the side of the road and help anybody ever in your life. Promise you. I promise you that you will think twice before you do. That is just, pretty much what it's going to be. Yeah, you won't ever pull over on the side of the road to give anybody a lift. I promise you, after this story is written, you will question that. But yeah, that was a teaser. And that was the teaser for the story called Rush. And it's coming, people. It's coming. Right after What Lies Inside. We are working on the rest of part 2. And we're going to get real deep into that because we have learned that our protagonist doesn't show emotion when he beats somebody up. And he's also got a new friend he has found. He's kind of wanting to get to know that seems to have a, certain interest in him. You will later see. But I can't give it away. I just wanted to come on here and share this teaser. I hope you like it. I hope you're interested in it. I hope you can sit back and be like, man, I can't wait for that, I can't wait to hear what the first part's going to sound like. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to tease it a little bit, give you just a little bit. Wet your whistle a little bit with it, Other than that, Rush, third story, anthology, original story series. It's in effect. It's coming soon. And I'll catch y'all later.